How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at some indie titles on the Steam Deck. I'm going to start off with Little Nightmares. So this game's actually on sale right now on Steam for a massively cheap price. I thought I'd check it out first and you'll be getting an idea of whether you should just pick it up for now. So you can play it later on. But yeah, as you can see, we are running at 60 at the minute. The idea behind this video is, I know like all the indie games are going to run perfectly, but I'm just going to see how much battery life we can get out of each one of them. Just by messing about with the TDP, the settings, etc. You all know the score by now in my videos. We like to look at a bit of everything to do with the Steam Deck when it comes to gameplay. I can't remember the last time I played this game, but I am stuck on it. Yeah, I know. Every time I seem to play a game, it's like, I can't remember when I last played this. It's because I jump around a lot and I'm not proud of it. I do want to, I do stick to games and I do finish games, but I do find myself jumping around from game to game, time to time. I mean, just because this, especially because the Steam Deck's out, there's so many sick games to just jump around and play. I do remember getting stuck a little bit on this game, so I'll have to make sure I pay attention. It's not easy. Like, I'm a massive fan of Inside, and this is kind of reminding me of Inside. I'm guessing that that's a button we have to press. Looks like a button we have to press. And before I press that button, just let me show you the settings I'm running. VSync off, of course. I've actually gone for ultra graphics, just because it's an older title, and why not get it looking nice, you know? You could drop that down to medium, pretty much. You'd probably squeeze some battery life, but as far as I'm concerned, like, I'm running this at 6 watt at 60 FPS, an hour and 14 on 38%, so that's pretty nice. I mean, we could drop this to 30. Let's drop it to 30 and see what kind of performance we're going to get. Can't remember what the action button is. That's the... Is it square? Trigger? Both triggers? There we go. But yeah, this game's always been in my backlog to get through. Like I say, I love Inside. Very similar. Probably a bit more creepier. Little Nightmares 2 is also out on sale as well on Steam. I don't know, I have Little Nightmares 2 on my Switch, and I have it on the Switch OLED, and it just looks blurry. It looks blurry. It's clearly running at like low settings. I kind of just want to like get it on Steam now and play it on here. I know I'd be missing out on the OLED screen, but I mean, yeah, 60 FPS and ultra settings is definitely worth it over the OLED screen. I'm not really sure what that was supposed to show me. Right, let's just continue up here. Can't remember if there's a button to sprint or not. But yeah, well, let's check the... So you're getting like an extra 20 minutes for half battery life, half the FPS. Don't know if that's really worth it, to be fair. Let's put it back to 60. But yeah, like I said, you could probably drop this down to medium. I don't know if it'll let me do that without... Let's drop it down to medium. It doesn't look massively different, to be fair. Maybe some of the fog effects have dulled down a bit, but yeah, it doesn't look massively different. Let's see if that gives us some extra juice. What was that? Kind of need to pull this over there to pull the lever, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, if you guys have any indie games you want me to play, have a look at. I'm planning on looking at Celeste after this, but like I say, these games are gonna run, but I just want to see how much battery life we can get out of the system. So dropping it down to medium hasn't really done a lot to the battery life, so that's kind of what I expected. So let's chuck it back up to ultra. why not play it at a nicer... If you're getting the same battery life, then what's the point? Some games do give you extra battery life, though, when you play them at lower settings. Predominantly the AAA titles. But yeah, as far as looks goes, looks pretty smooth. There's a lot of blaring effects going on. I might kind of want to turn that off. I do hate motion blur. I don't know if that is one of the settings. Bloom is probably in post-processing, right? Or depth of field is high, so maybe I turn depth of field off or something. Yeah, whatever. For now, we'll settle. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. Is this like a secret area or something, or... Because I can't climb up that. Let's take a toilet roll down with me. Reminds me of... Oh, there's a key there. Duh. I don't know if you guys remember on Left 4 Dead 2 when you had to carry that the gnome around the whole level to get the achievement. That was pretty sick. Completely random, but just randomly came into my mind. This key looks like it'll open something through this door, maybe? We'll find out. Haven't actually come across anything really weird or creepy yet, so let's keep an eye out. Yeah, we're right, we're right. Can you put the key up there, bruh? Can you just lob the key? Throw the key, maybe? Dude, I need you to throw the key up there so I can... No. Anywhere this guy can throw the key. Ah. Oh, thank you, game. Obviously didn't hold the A button long enough, right? Nice. Making progress. I haven't made progress in this game in a while. I keep just giving up on it for some reason. Got one of these clapper monkeys. Just drag one of these. I'll climb up one of these. That looks climbable. Maybe not. We're gonna have to get a box from somewhere to press that button though. Just double check battery life. 1 hour 6 minutes. I mean, I've been playing for like 8 minutes now, so that does make sense. I'd like to say that the... Oh wow. Didn't even think that'd work. Fair enough. I'd like to say the battery life's pretty accurate on the estimates, so that's why I keep referring to it. It's really good that they've got that estimate there, because it'd be a right pain in the ass to actually like conduct actual battery tests. But yeah, I don't know if it wants me to hide in here or something, or I got to press the monkey thing again on the against the. Let's grab it again and throw it against the elevator. Fly, monkey. Definitely have to hide in here. There's someone's gonna be getting in. You already know. I'm a bit of a survival horror enthusiast. I mean, I love the Outlast games and stuff, so I have a good idea where this is going. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Oh. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Anyway, guys, this is Little Nightmares. I'm kind of getting into it. But yeah, definitely one of the ones you want to be sticking on your backlog. But let's jump into Celeste. Here we are, guys, in the amazing Celeste. Love this game. This is... This actually nearly won game. I mean, it wasn't going to win Game of the Year, but the fact it was nominated alongside, I'm pretty sure it was the year God of War won, alongside Red Dead Redemption, which in my opinion was robbed. I'll take no further debate on that point, but let's continue playing Celeste. So, this is one of them games which you die a lot. You could say it's the Dark Souls of indie games. No, definitely not. But yeah, you die a lot, so this may be a big fail on my part, but as you can see, running at 60 FPS, smooth. I'll let you guess what TDP we're running at. Give you a few seconds. Yep, a lot of your answer in. Well, are you surprised? 3 watts to get Celeste running. I know it's a 2D game, and yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the most graphically intensive game ever, but I mean, come on, 3 watt is pretty damn nice. Turn vertical sync off anyway, I forgot about that. But yeah, like I say, I mainly want to see how much battery life we can get out of it. So at 33%, we're pretty much hitting 2 hours here. And if you work that out, you're getting pretty much like almost 6 hours, just under 6 hours of battery life for Celeste, which is, yeah, pretty damn nice. So that'll give you an idea of like what kind of battery life you can be running games at 3 watt. For some reason, Steam says like 8 hours. It can get up to 8 hours on the deck, but I've never experienced 8 hours of battery life. I mean, I normally run games at 60, so maybe that kind of like that. Well, that probably definitely does hinder my battery life. Let's run this at 30. This is definitely not a game I'd want to run at 30, but let's see what kind of battery life we can get. Surprisingly, it doesn't feel terrible at 30. I'm guessing that's because of the 2D aspect of it, but yeah. By the way, guys, I'm not like properly concentrating on what I'm doing. I'm just trying to explain to you the TDP and stuff I'm using. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I could run this at 30. Like I say, it's probably because of the nature of the game. It's 2D and stuff, but it feels very responsive still at 30. I'm pretty surprised by how responsive it feels. Yeah, the strawberry. Nice. Oh, flexing now. Yeah, and this is at 30. That's what I mean. I'm pretty impressed. Let's see how much battery life we're getting now. So, didn't really boost the battery life at all, really. So we might as well just run it at 60. I'm starting to think maybe it didn't even drop the frame rate down. Let me have a look. No, I'm a dumbass. I've just looked at my frame rate counter. So this game doesn't actually change. That's weird. I've never seen a game that doesn't change when you use Valve's software to change the frame rate. That's weird. And now the menu's not opening. Okay, now both menus are not opening. Interesting. Celeste has completely bugged my device. Right, so weirdly, I took a screenshot and it managed to bring it brought the panel back out. So yeah, Celeste isn't actually listening to my. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. So if I put VSync on, it listens to my 30 FPS. I'm guessing. Okay, wow, okay. So if I've got VSync on, it listens to what I'm doing on here. So does that contradict the fact that you turn VSync off for the Steam thing to work? That's weird. Maybe it's just an exception, but yeah, I guess we figured something else out today. Cool. So let's just run it at 30 and see what happens. Definitely feel 30 now. Wow. Yeah. This game definitely needs to be run at 60. But we'll just run it at 30 for now and see what kind of battery life we're getting. But yeah, I wouldn't. For the amount of battery life you're probably going to get, it's probably just worth running at 60 for the sake of you throwing your Steam Deck at a wall or something. Yeah, I'm not fast enough on this one. Let's just go up here. I'm gonna waste my time doing that too many times. Interesting about the VSync aspect though. I'll have to check that out in a couple of games, but I'm pretty sure in most of the games I've been playing, the Valve thing does work when you turn VSync off. It does change the frame rate. Yeah, so you've got an hour and 58 here, so it doesn't actually affect the battery life too much. Maybe like an extra 10 minutes or something. So yeah, definitely run this at 60. Like I said, for the sake of your insanity. For the sake of my sanity, where the fuck am I going in this level? Alright. Bruh. I've already finished this on Switch, and it, to be fair, was really nice playing it on Switch, so I've got no complaints with it on the Switch. Just maybe prefer this control scheme, I guess. Yeah, I'm in like Strawberry City right now. Let's try and find where the story is. That's another strawberry. I've already done that. I did that a minute ago. Love the music in Celeste as well. It's the kind of music that you just play on YouTube, you know, it's like a 12-hour stream of it, just whilst you're doing other things. Maybe like whilst you're reading or playing something else, I don't know. It's just really nice music to listen to. Studying, I guess, or anything like that. But yeah, looks like I'm lost. I'm lost in this area. So I think it's best we move on to another game. Let's just try this one more time. No. You gotta be quick at this one. But then she... Oh, I can use that. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. And on that note, we'll end the video. This section of the video, yeah. So that was Celeste. Like I say, VSync needs to be enabled to get the thingy to work here, so maybe keep that in mind for Celeste. Right, let's go on to the next video. So the next game I'm looking at is Afterparty. This one is a game made by the same dudes as I'm pretty sure Oxenfree. I'm pretty sure it's called Oxenfree. In fact, I've got it in my library. Let me just double check. And I need to start running this one at a bit higher than 3 watt. This one's a bit more of a demanding one. Let's boost this up to like 8. I mean, this is a demanding indie game, to be fair. It's got all them new effects and stuff in it. Let's just double check. It's made by the same guys as Oxenfree. I know it's not a big deal, but Oxenfree, yeah. And let's see the new Oxenfree's coming out this year, I think. Should be interesting. Oxenfree's a sick game. I'm going to show that off next, but for now, we'll look at Afterparty. This intro screen looks really nice. Haven't really played Afterparty. I don't know if are you guys fans of Afterparty? It's weird. I've played like an hour of it, and like you're in hell, and it's got a heavy emphasis on mixing cocktails together. It's quite interesting. This is at ultra settings, by the way. I don't know if I'm being a bit like crazy running this at ultra, or like I'm not really going to get a lot of battery life. I don't think I am, to be fair, because this one has a lot of really nice looking effects. Like it's a newer game, so I wouldn't expect anything less, but we'll run it at ultra. We'll run it at like 8 watts, see how much battery life we can squeeze out of it, and then we'll drop the settings and see if it really changes that much. But yeah, like I say, I haven't played an hour on this version of it, but I'm pretty sure this is the start of the game. But yeah, it's a very weird indie game. Like I say, you're like mixing cocktails and drinks. It's still very dialogue heavy as well. A lot of choices to be made and stuff like that. Those look really nice though, and I can hear the steam, the fan, the deck's fan ramping up a bit, so it's obviously doing some damage.
And what better way to end school than with an indigenous late century style mixer coupled with property damage and substance abuse? Well, oh, I love.
So yeah, like you've got dialogue choices. I'm pretty sure touchscreen works on this. Let's try it out. I mean, it basically just works as the mouse, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right? I kept telling Lola we should have hung out with you guys more.
Then why didn't you?
While they're chatting, let's see how much battery life we're getting. Yeah, so this is really draining my battery life. This is almost on AAA levels of battery life drain. Let's slap it down to high and see what we can get out of it. I doubt high is really going to make much difference to the actual game itself.
Oh, I'm sorry. This cousin, Katie. She's gonna be starting here in the fall. Hey. I was just telling her about you guys. How you've been friends.
So we've got 60 FPS. Like, maybe we can drop the wattage. Weird. I'm getting another bug with the side panel. That's weird. So what I did before was I took a screenshot and it let me bring the panel back out.
Whatever.
No, that didn't work. Okay, 1 second. Literally just went off camera for a second and it came back on. As you can see, we're on high. We've squeezed like an extra 5 minutes of battery life. Let's drop this TDP down now. As soon as we're running on high. Probably worth running on high. I'm able to run it at 6 watt now instead of 8.
Hi. Is this where the ales are?
It's all $2 vodka mixed with $3 lemonade. Want one? Yes, please. Milo? Lola? It really helps pave over those.
Yeah, so this one's really an interesting game. I'm definitely wanting to play it. I did love the dialogue in Oxenfree. Story was good as well.
I read somewhere that monkey humans invented alcohol.
Yeah, I probably need something to settle me a little.
Don't get too settled. I'm not dragging your ass through the quad ever again. That shady chiropractor said my skeleton looked like a question mark.
Yeah, so...
Maybe this game's just pretty demanding as it is.
Do we want one? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, fine. I always take one if he does, and vice versa. Makes it so we can lie to each other about how drunk we're getting.
Attention! All skin bags and have to pay taxes.
I'd probably keep it on high though, just to squeeze out a bit more battery life. Let's stick this one on 30 FPS. I'm pretty sure you could run this one at 30 FPS. It's not exactly the most action-packed game. It's more dialogue heavy, so it's like you drink more and you get like weird options. And it like unlocks dialogue options depending on how drunk you are or what kind of drink you're drinking. It's a really interesting concept for a game. But yeah, like I say, this one would run fine at 30. You can notice it, but like I said, the nature of the game doesn't really make a difference. You probably get quite a bit more battery, I'm guessing.
Allison Haynes, ladies and gentlemen.
Like an extra 15 minutes or something.
Why would anyone think we're... I was just as confused as you were.
No, it's fine.
Allison's just an idiot. Can't wait to read her posts about her summer vacay.
She seemed fine. She was just, you know, happy to be done with this, I guess.
Well, whatever. I'm not
Like I
gonna
say,
let
well,
that
this one isn't like the most
harass
entertaining one to show off. But I just wanted to see how much battery life we can get out of it, because it's a relatively new indie game. But I'm sure some of you guys will like this game and want to know if it's running, so that's why I'm showing it. For the sake of the video, though, we'll move on to something more entertaining. We'll have a look at Oxenfree, I think, or maybe Hotline Miami. I think I'm going to go Hotline Miami. So, yeah. So, now we've got Hotline Miami. This is the second one. I've finished the first one quite a few times, so I thought I'd... Might as well just show off the second one. Love this indie game. This is one of my favourite indie games. The first one anyway, the second one is... I haven't actually finished it, so yeah. I guess I'll have to add it to the fucking massive backlog I've got. I wonder if I should turn VSync on off or off. It says I'm running at 60, but we'll see. This one I can imagine being able to play it pretty low. Let's check it on 4 and see what happens. Let's just skip the intro and jump right in. Soundtrack on this one's so good as well. I need to remember the controls because it can get quite hectic. Like that when you just take a shotgun straight to the face. This one isn't listening to my wattage thing as well, so I wonder if it's listening to the TDP. It should be listening to the TDP, right? Just maybe not the wattage. Oh well, I'm sure this game's not going to drain much battery life at 60 anyway. Let's just put this up for the sake of it and have a look. Yeah, we've got 1 hour and 11 minutes on 26% battery life. Now let me focus and try and be decent at this game. Oh, shotty guy. So what I used to do on the first one, I used to just bring people next to the door. I'd have the mask for the door guy turned on where if you go next to the door, it can kill people. Like the door hits them and it kills them, and I'd just lure everybody into the door and kill them all via doing that. It was a decent tactic, to be fair. This is a good game to map some buttons to the back pads, because some of this requires you to like double like hand stuff on here. Like I'm using the trigger and the to get the shotgun shot off, to lock off and do the shotgun shot. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad, to be fair. Cool. I had no doubt this one would be able to run perfectly, but we seem to be getting a decent amount of battery life. Let's see if we can drop it down to 3. And yeah, it runs at 3 watt. Let's go. This one's going to be a bit tricky. Shot right in the face. Maybe if I just ditch the gun for a second and steal his, get more bullets. And take him as a human shield. Kind of forgot to do that. Fuck. Quite tactical, you've got to look around the level as well. I don't even know what the hell I was trying to do there. This game is so difficult sometimes. I mean, I'm only on the first level. You've got to be in the zone, and looking over a camera whilst playing is not the easiest thing ever, if I can make an excuse for myself. Oh, nice. I don't know how we managed to pull that off, but yeah. Shotty guy. I'll take your shotgun. There's another shotgun guy there. I wonder if we can get him from afar. We did. We also managed to quickly get baseball bat dude. This is when you've got to be cautious, because there's another gun guy. Oh, there's a fucking gun guy in that room. Stressful game. It's a game where you've got to like do the level quite a few times. You kind of get to know the patterns of people down and stuff. Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to map a button to the back of here to shoot, because in fact let's just do that now, just to show you guys how to do that properly. So let's just map this one. So I clicked on it, right trigger is my aim, so let's do right bumper. Was right trigger to shoot, right bumper was to shoot. Right, so we do that right bumper, easy as that, jump back in game. Now this, no, right bumper was to shoot, okay. Might be. Right, let's just quickly change that. Right trigger. Love how easy it is to customize control schemes on here. Yeah, so that now locks me onto people. I'm empty though, so I kind of need to pick up a new weapon. Any more loaded? We've got a pistol. Okay, let's play this tactically. So right. Oh god, these guys are gonna look for me. Nice, we did it. Sweet. So let's leave the level. I was worried I was gonna absolutely just fail at that continuously and look like a dum-dum, but yeah, we did it. All good. That's Hotline Miami anyway, guys. You just unlock these masks and they give you extra powers and different abilities in the game. It's an extremely fun game just to jump into and play. Like I say, I haven't really played the second one, but it's more of the same really. So yeah, final game of the video, of the indie video for you guys, is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. This is an older one, but it's actually really solid. Interesting controls concept as well on this one. Let's just boost this wattage up. Looking like it's going to need a 5 watt might do it. Let's just keep it a 5 watt and see what happens. Interesting control scheme on this one. Basically, you're controlling both brothers with both your analog sticks. Show you what I mean. We'll jump straight into it. So this is relatively near the start of the game here. So right analog stick controls your younger brother. Left analog stick controls the older brother. The left trigger controls the older brother's ability. And then you've kind of got to like manipulate both of them. It's pretty insane, and it's a really cool concept. So yeah, as far as running this on the Steam Deck, as you can see, it looks really nice. It runs extremely well. I mean, we're running this, like I said, 5 watt TDP at 60, 54 minutes, so basically just under an hour at 23%. That means you're going to get some nice battery life, probably just over probably nearly 4 hours, which is really nice. Not a massively long indie game this, so you could probably finish it in like a couple of charges. Oh, the kid's got to knock the rope down for his brother. I got it. Are we turning? Are we the wrong side? That is the right way. Oh, we've got to just spin the... Makes sense. See, I can definitely see myself playing this indie game again. It's been ages since I played it last, but I was just looking through my Steam library and I've made a collection of indie games that I want to play through, and this is probably going to be like one of the top of the list because of just how like intuitive the control scheme is. It's really cool, different, it's unusual. That's what I like about it. Story's good as well. I mean, there's no voice acting, they're all like speaking a different language, but it does convey a good immersion as well. Like you're looking for a cure for your dad's illness. Right, let's roll. So it's kind of like a linear game. I mean, it's not open world by any means. I mean, it doesn't need to be. Look at the graphics, man. This game came out a while ago. I'm pretty sure it came in like... It's another 2013 or 2012 banger, I'm pretty sure. Puzzles as well. Like, this dumbass kid is not going to let us past for some reason. Why can't the big brother just chuck him out the way? Like, come on. Alright, so this kid's just a fucking prick then. Right, let's go down here. Water physics looking really nice too. I mean, as good as they can be for a game of this age. So the brother can't swim. You start to learn different quirks about the brother has to like do things the other brother can't do. It's very like very puzzly, and I don't know, it's just really cool. It's just a really good game. So I'm pretty sure the brother has to get on the younger brother's back. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This is a game that you'd probably start and just continue to play it until you finished it. It's like one of them, it's not massively long, but it's very addicting because you get to new areas and you want to know what puzzles to do next and what's going on after that. It's one of them really cool indie games. By the looks of it, this guy's going to be an absolute dickhead. Okay, so you have to hold trigger again to grab. See what I mean? Like it. I just love the control scheme of this game. Simple, but because you're controlling two people at once, it's like makes you think. I must say, since getting the Steam Deck, I've been... oh, you can rotate the camera, cool. I've been looking at the Steam deals every week. I mean, That's basically why Valve are not making as much money on the console itself, right? Because they're going to be selling a shitload more games on their store. But I'm just like, really looking forward to the next big sale, like the summer sale or the spring sale or whatever they do next. I'm going to pick up a shit ton of games for my Steam Deck. The only problem is I don't have any storage on my deck anymore, so I'm going to have to buy a new SD card or something and stick that in. But yeah, kind of wish I bought the terabyte one now, but it's like triple the price of the 512 one, so whatever. Maybe I just need to finish some games and get them deleted. I just like the thought of having loads of games on my SD card for play at any time. So the little brother can squeeze through these grates, the big brother can't. I'll just play this last little bit of the... These puzzles are pretty simple, they get pretty complex the further you get in. But yeah. This is an amazing game and I recommend it to everybody. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. And that will be the end of the video. So yeah, if you have any more indie recommendations, let me know, but thanks for watching.